What's up, you guys? My name is Maddison Hill and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, we're doing a little Q&A because we're celebrating 5K subscribers. And yes, I say we because I really do consider this a collaborative effort. I could not be making videos if you guys were not taking time out of your day, and I know your days are so busy. So thank you for taking any time out of your day to watch the videos that I make. Seriously, it means more than you know because I was incredibly nervous to start this YouTube journey. It was never part of my plan. So the fact that I'm sitting here celebrating 5K is pretty crazy to me. And I know in the grand scheme of things, compared to a lot of other creators, 5K is a very small feat. But for me, this is something, like I said, I never planned. So I'm pretty excited about it. And I hope that you're excited about it. And now we can just keep focusing on the next goal and keep growing and getting bigger. And I'm happy that we're going to do this together. But now I'm going to stop rambling and get right into the Q&A. Thank you guys for submitting your questions. Let's kick it off with a cheers. And here we go. Okay, so first I got a lot of questions about Hollyscoop. So I'm just going to kind of address the Hollyscoop questions in one answer. Yes, I am no longer at Hollyscoop. I made a video regarding my leaving called Life Update. So if you have any questions on why I left, you can find everything in that video. Yes, I still love Courtney Revolution with all of my heart. We still talk at least once a week, if not more. Always catching up with one another, making sure that we're caught up on each other's lives. He helps me so incredibly much with this YouTube channel, you guys. We do want to work together in the future. Corona is kind of causing a bit of a rink in that situation, but Courtney and I do want to be together again. We fully plan on being together again in some capacity. And as far as what I miss most from my previous job, it would be the people. But I am very happy and excited to be on this new journey. That kind of summarizes the Hollyscoop questions. Let's get into some other questions coming from One-Eyed Jackson Steak. What's your biggest insecurity? My biggest physical insecurity anyway would be my knees. And I know that sounds really weird and random, but for some reason, every time I take a picture where I'm wearing shorts or a dress, my kneecaps really bother me. They're just really unflattering kneecaps. So definitely my knees. Random, I know. Let's move on to the next question from V Lopez 2K18. Are you a cat or a dog person? I'm absolutely a dog person, 1000%. Moving on to the next question from ALMMASZ. How to be so independent? This is a good question. I don't know why I am so independent. I feel like for me, the switch to independence was when I moved to Los Angeles and I really didn't know very many people. So if I wanted to go try a restaurant, if I wanted to go shopping, if I wanted to go explore things, I had to do them by myself. So I feel like being thrust into a new city, into a new situation really kind of forced independence on me. And I will say, as much as I am independent in my daily life, I am still a tad dependent on my parents in the fact that I call them every day. I talk to them every day. If there's ever a really big decision that I need to make in my life, I always talk it through with them. All right, my next question is from my friend Casey. Casey, let's go to Disney. What's your favorite movie and TV show of all time? Oh, that's so hard. I love movies and TV shows so much. I don't think I can pick one favorite, but some of my favorite movies are Something Borrowed, Notting Hill, An Affair to Remember. That's an old one, an oldie but a goodie. It's Complicated, To All the Boys I've Loved Before, 1 and 2, obviously. Always Be My Maybe, that one's on Netflix too. TV shows that I always could constantly rewatch over and over: Gossip Girl, Gilmore Girls, Parks and Rec, The Office, and now Schitt's Creek. Also Law and Order SVU, Criminal Minds. I could always watch those. Okay, next question from Am Jackson 1999. Favorite song at the moment? My favorite song at the moment is probably the one by Taylor Swift, All Folklore. Okay, this next question is from Heather. Are you currently looking for a new job or are you going to do YouTube full time? So I'm always looking for a new job, but as of right now, I am focusing on YouTube full time. Ultimately, I would still like to pursue other things besides just my personal YouTube channel. All right, next question. Queen Martha, where do you see yourself in 10 years? In 10 years, I don't like to share this a lot because I feel like it's like a crazy dream. But in 10 years, I hope that I have my own talk show. And I hope that with this talk show, I am working with all of my friends because I have the most amazing, talented friends who work in the entertainment industry in so many ways. So I hope that in 10 years, I have my own talk show. I am able to employ my friends. We're able to all have kick-ass jobs, be making great money, securing the bag so nobody is stressed. That is where I see myself in 10 years. And also hopefully being married, hopefully having at least one child, a little mini me is preferable. Okay, next question we have from Natalie. Dream city and dream marriage. Well, I'm living in my dream city, which is Los Angeles. The only other city I would live in is New York. And then as far as dream marriage, I mean, realistically, I hope I'm in a happy, healthy marriage with a man who is very supportive of my dreams, who's driven to go after his own dreams, and someone who truly is my partner. But if you're talking about a dream marriage like a celebrity, I hope it's Ed Westwick, aka Chuck Bass, or Robert Pattinson. I truly would take either one, or Niall Horan. All right, the next question is from my friend Caitlin. Favorite fashion trend right now, tennis skirts. Tennis skirts are coming back on TikTok, and I'm so happy, except for the fact that I'm going to have to buy more because I got rid of all the ones that I used to have. Okay, next question from Carla M.L. Santos. What is your favorite champagne? My favorite expensive champagne is Dom Perignon, but then my next favorite would probably be Veuve and Pierre Jouet. Those two are tied for me as kind of a middle ground. And then Chandon would be my favorite affordable champagne. Okay, I am not saying this right. What do you call your fans so I know how to address myself? Been here sipping hot tea with you since day one. I didn't realize I had fans. I feel really cool right now. Thank you. I'm gonna leave this up to you. What do you guys want to be called? I want you to be happy, so let me know. Next question is from It's Savvy. How do you remain positive in difficult times such as now? Okay, this is a tough question because I am not perfect. I am not positive and smiley and bubbly every single day. Pretty close to every single day, but not every single day. But as far as how I do that and how I remain positive in difficult times, it would probably be because I have also suffered a lot of loss in my life. So for me, I think I've learned the hard way that life is really short. Our time on this earth is really short. Our time with our loved ones is shorter than we all know. And so for me, there's a lot going on in this world and a lot that needs our attention and deserves our attention and our voice, but it can become overwhelming. And I think for me, I just try to put things into perspective. I woke up today. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I have my family. I hope that helped. All right, next question is from Jojo Hill. Are you half Latina? If so, where are you from? Yes, I am half Latina. I'm half Hispanic on my mom's side, and our ancestors are from Spain. Next question is from Shabria, my girl Shabria. What's your favorite Disney attraction? Easy, Thunder Mountain, hands down. Next question is coming from Ingrid. How was your childhood growing up? Peaceful and happy, or did you have any struggles? I mean, overall, my childhood was very peaceful and happy. Of course, I had struggles. In high school, you know, girl drama, people not being loyal. I had those very normal experiences. But overall, whenever I look back on my childhood, I'm so thankful for how I was raised. I was very thankful to be raised by parents who didn't hold anything back, who really taught us about the real world. My mom taught my sister and I how to be independent women. My dad set an example for how our husbands should treat us. I am very lucky, and trust me, I do not take that lightly or for granted. Next question is from Britt Trinidad. Is there something you always feared but overcame later in life? Biggest fear is failure, and no, I have not overcome it yet. Next question is from Lindsay. How did you get to where you are? School, moving to LA, getting into journalism. I love it and want to know more. Okay, so how I got to where I am. I knew that I always wanted to have a career in the public eye. I used to dance competitively, and so for a while I wanted to be a professional dancer, but then I thought, oh no, that's not responsible. So then I realized that I really love to talk, and then I discovered TRL on MTV, and I just remember watching that show and watching the VJs interview celebrities and do these trends, and I was just like, I want to do that. So pretty much from then on, my love for entertainment news was born. Sorry, that was kind of just a lot of information as to why I wanted to do it, but how I got there is I went to journalism school at the University of Missouri. Go Tigers, M-I-Z-Z-O-U. Graduated. Then I started working freelance for a women's lifestyle website while I was still here in Kansas City. Finally decided to make the move to LA, and while I was unpacking my bags, I got an email from my editor, and she was like, we closed the LA office. We're no longer going to need your services. And I was like, okay, that was my plan B. I was expecting on finding another job, but leaning back on that. Then I did background acting. I was an extra in TV shows and movies for a while I did freelance red carpet reporting in exchange for footage so I could create a new reel. And essentially I just hustled, worked hard, sent a lot of cold emails, sent a lot of cold DMs, and finally someone gave me a chance to, like I said, start doing some freelance red carpet reporting. I was able to get a good reel together, and then I made a connection at Hollyscoop actually, and it just happened that they were looking for new hosts. I submitted my reel, then went in there for several different auditions, honestly. Pretty much I was just a squeaky wheel. Anytime they needed anything, I was like, yep, I can go fill in for this video. Yep, I can do that. Yep, I'll be there. And eventually it just worked out that then one day of hosting opened up where I got to do the full day writing, hosting, everything. I apparently did okay because then I just kind of kept coming back, and then I worked my way up, and then now I'm here making YouTube videos. 2020, it's been a year. Woo. Sabrina asks, is there anything coming up in the near future? Yes, there are things coming up, so definitely stay tuned. Definitely make sure you're following me on social media. Okay, this next question is from Catch. What are the qualities in your dream guy? Physical qualities are slight athletic build, good smile, darker hair, because I feel like we both can't be blonde. There's just too much blonde in one place. But as far as non-physical qualities, I'd want someone who is motivated. I want someone who makes me laugh. I want someone who's compassionate, empathetic, and somebody who is a partner. Next question is from Miss Anne. What has been the best part of your YouTube journey as an individual creator so far? The best part about this journey so far has been the fact that I get to make whatever I want. Next question is from Katie Gomez. What are some things you do to cheer yourself up when you're feeling down? Whenever I'm feeling down, I watch a movie that I love. I watch a show that I love. I FaceTime one of my friends. I catch up with one of my friends. If that fails, next question is from Wendy. What is your favorite thing to do in LA post-quarantine, of course? My favorite thing to do in LA is just be with my friends. I have the best friends, and they are the ones who really make LA feel like home. All right, next question is from Kimby. Okay, I think you're the person who's been asking me about finances a lot. I know you're very curious of how I'm living right now and paying rent, and the answer is my savings. Just like anyone else, whenever you have an unexpected thing that goes down in your life, you have to tap into your savings, and that's what I'm doing right now. All right, next question is from Emily. When you've had a good amount of libations, what's your go-to food or thing to do? My go-to food is always McDonald's. My friends and I love a good drunk McDonald's run. Wow, there have been so many questions and I didn't even get to them all, and I feel like I even answered a lot. But I'm gonna end this Q&A on a question from one of my favorite humans ever, Courtney Revolution. He said, my question is, what is the biggest lesson 2020 has taught you thus far? To follow my gut. It's a hard thing to do sometimes, and for someone who always second guesses things, who always questions things, who always thinks about what others are gonna think and how others are gonna feel and how others are gonna be affected, following my gut is sometimes really difficult for me, but it has never led me astray, and it always has a way of working out, even if as of right now I haven't quite seen everything work out and I haven't quite seen everything happen how it's supposed to or how I believe is already planned for me. I gotta trust this thing. I mean, I feed it very well, so it should always lead me in the right direction. But yeah, that would be my biggest lesson so far. And Courtney, thank you for everything. All right, you guys, that is it on this Q&A. I know I didn't get to everybody's questions, and I'm so sorry if I didn't get to your question. I'm gonna do this again. To be honest, I'm overwhelmed. I didn't think that a lot of you would respond with questions, so I'm sorry if I didn't get to you. DM me on Instagram. I will answer your question individually. We'll definitely do this again. Thank you again for watching this video. Thank you again for supporting me. Seriously, please give this video a like. Please make sure you're subscribed. Please make sure your notification bell is on. I want to make sure I am giving you guys guys all the content that you want and that you deserve. So please just let me know what videos you want to see down below. All right, on that note, I'm gonna go finish this champs and try to get my dog out from under the bed. Thank you guys again, seriously. Thank you. Cheers.